Okay, here we go. I'm showing the records, which is a little bit exciting. So it was pretty good and decent, but there was a lot of stuff I had to put back because I didn't want to make my dad pay a lot, and I'm not sure if he had a lot of money anyway. But there was stuff I had to put back, really good stuff, but I'm not even gonna say it. But I'll just show you the stuff I got. I got for $1 the deer doors. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. This is not actually a very lucky. It's not. As you can see, $1 missing record 2. So yes, it missing record 2. So I don't have side 2 and side 3, which the songs are pretty good actually. But at least I got side 1, which the songs are also nice. Well, it's alright, I guess. I just wrote on the back missing sides because I doubt I'll ever find the record by itself. Alright, comes in this nice sleeve. And the record doesn't look real bad. So I guess it's okay for having a single record. I guess I have the single record version. If they ever made it. That would just always bug me though. Just an empty slot. Alright, next. Never get tired of this. Another copy of the Doors' first album. This is like my 4th copy. $1. I think it's the same pressing as my most expensive one. It was my first copy. But the cover looks in pretty good shape. It's almost the same condition as my most expensive one for some reason. This one was good though. That Doors album that's missing a record came with the sleeve for the missing record. So I just have this for the Doors one, my newest one. So I just have a better sleeve for it now. So it's not really a total loss because I have a cool sleeve for this cool record here. So that's great. And it was $1, like I said. Alright, I have a couple other Doors, but I'm just going to save them for later on because they're not dollar ones anymore. But I managed to find this for $1. The Times They Are Changing by Bob Dylan. Good Side and Bad Side. Good Side, the 60s album, $1. Mono. Bad Side, the cover's in dirty shape. I honestly found a crappy sleeve I have and put it on this. This Bounty Bob Dylan album, I want to treat it in better care. So I just put a plastic sleeve for it. And it's falling apart here and right the actual cover itself. And it's real dirty. I tried to clean it with paper towel and accidentally wiped off part of the actual artwork here. But there's actual dirt still on it. I can't like remove it all. Or accidentally wipe off the cover and on the back. So that's why I just have a plastic sleeve so I don't gotta worry about it dirtying up the records behind it, in front of it, because I don't have all plastic sleeves. And this didn't come with the sleeve, but funny, I found a pretty decent sleeve for Columbia, so I just put it in with this. I found that in one of my collection, and I cleaned the hell out of the record, but the record still looks pretty beat up. The sticker used to be right there. I took it off. Mono. But look at, I accidentally did that. It was like half decent. It wasn't close to this bad, but I accidentally effed it up. This is side 1. I accidentally did something accident. But yeah, I'm sorry. If I even touch part of it, I feel like some of it's gonna come off. But I'm glad to get a Bob Dylan album. I want to say though, there was a Bob Dylan album I was gonna get, but I didn't get it. It was Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits album from 1967. I was pretty mad because it wasn't original. It was $10, but not an original, and I'm like, screw that, because I want an original. But I'm glad I found a 60s Bob Dylan album. Original. Yeah, original mono. So, times are changing. That's a good song. So, anyway, sorry, I was just checking something. Right here, we mentioned this group twice. Steppenwolf was second. This was $4. Pretty good shape. I also want to point out though I traded some of the inner sleeves because I hate it when a record store just puts random inner sleeves in there. I traded this one. I have some records that are like dollar ones or just free ones. I had one with a regular sleeve, so I just traded it. It was whatever. Cause this one was $4 and the shape is not too shabby, so I just put the regular sleeve. Oh, anyway, I love that cover there. It's really trippy, awesome. And I know the song "Magic Carpet Ride." It's just awesome. I don't really know the rest of the album, so that's something to find out. $4. Now this was a nice $4 find, but I already have a copy I found for $13. But this was $4. I just had to get it. Dun, dun, dun. Waiting for the Sun by the Doors. There's a sticker over a sticker, and usually they put like a lower price over it, but it's still $4 on the other sticker, which doesn't make any sense. Um, Here's it just says a regular inner sleeve here. But the record doesn't look too bad, but I think it's a different pressing than the one I have because the lettering on the tracks look a little bit different on the songs. But it still looks in pretty good shape. Nice album. Not the greatest album or even the greatest Doors album, but the few songs I like on here are amazing. So that's why it's in the top. Because this is one of the albums where it has somewhat filler and then amazing songs. Like if this album just had good songs and filler, then it wouldn't be all that great to me. But this actually has amazing songs on it and then filler. Like they couldn't just put amazing songs from here and put on a better album. It would have been a better album, I guess. But this is my second copy now. It's great. And I love that cover too. One of my favorite album covers. Alright, this was a nice one to wait and put it off, and I finally got it. Cheaper price. Morrison Hotel. I finally completed my Doors Jim Morrison catalog. $6. I was so happy. I kept seeing it for 12, and it's not one of my favorites so far. So I didn't feel right to buy it for that much if I'm not that into it or if it's not that rare. So I kept seeing $12 ones, but finally I just found a regular $6 one, and I don't think it's an original. But for this type of thing, I don't really care that much. I don't think any of my Doors albums are original anyway. I think the originals for this album were the $12, $13 ones, but I didn't care that much because, like I said, it's not one of my favorites. I don't care that much, and it's not the original label is not that interesting to me, so that's why I didn't care either. But anyway, happy to get it for a cheaper price. That completes it for Jim Morrison and the Doors. Alright, now another album I put off and finally got it. Ram by Paul McCartney. Some of you guys may think that's crazy, I never got it. But I finally did. And I got it for $7 instead of like 13 because I never heard it. I don't wanna, because it's not like, doesn't seem that rare to me anyway. That's why I don't want to spend a whole lot. But yeah, I love the Apple label. The record is not too amazing shape. It's not bad. It looks like it still plays great, but this has some dust on it. But whatever. This is great. So I'm happy to get that. And I'm gonna ask you guys this question, but I'll probably end up looking up anyway. But just tell me to correct me. On the cover it says Lily here. If anyone could tell me if that's what it originally shows on here, or if someone just wrote their name. Yeah, I'd be happy about that. The guy at the record store told me John Lennon was pissed off with this picture. It shows two Beatles right there. And you'll probably figure out what they're doing, so. Ha! Okay. Last record. I was so happy to get this. Despite I barely know any of the songs on the album, I only know two. I'm just so happy to find this because I really want to get into this band, and getting an album for the first time by them is just great. $13, and I think it's pretty rare of a band. The Amboy Dukes. The best of the original Amboy Dukes. $13. I'm not bragging about prices. I just want to tell you how much I spent. I don't think that's a crime. Anyway, the condition is not too bad, honestly. I don't see it. I never seen this album before. I seen a bunch of later Amboy Dukes, like right before Ted Nugent. It was in the 70s, so it was like probably a year or two before Ted Nugent even had his regular Ted Nugent band. But this is 60s. I don't know if the record was made in the 60s, but I know for a fact most of these recordings are the 60s, so I just got it. Pretty good shape. A Detroit band, which is awesome. One of the closest bands to me. I live around the Macomb area in Michigan, so my dad was born in Detroit. Yeah, he was, so he could have seen Amboy Dukes, but his parents, my grandparents, yeah, they weren't much into that kind of music, so he couldn't. He was only like 6 or 7 or 8 years old, my dad. But anyway, great find. I really, really love the first song on the album, Journey to the Center of the Mind. It's one of the best songs ever, in my opinion. The first time I heard it, I was so happy I ever listened to that song. It's one of the best songs ever. I can't even explain it. And then I know their cover, I think it's a cover of Baby Please Don't Go. Just nice garage rockin' sound. It just sounds awesome. I don't really know much of the other album, but even if I don't really care for it, which is probably 50-50 chance, but I'll eventually get into it. I still love Journey to Center of Mine and Baby Please Don't Go. But yeah. And I believe that guy, this guy right here, I'm pointing at the lake, Ted Nugent, I think. Yeah, I'm not that big of a Ted Nugent fan, but I like the Amboy Dukes better than Ted Nugent. I heard way less Amboy Dukes. Still think they're a pretty good band, better than Ted Nugent, even though I heard way more Ted. But yeah, this is a nice find, so it's great. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm glad I was able to go to the record store. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and sorry it's a long video, so, bye-bye.